Here at Third Way, we have worked on solutions to reduce fuel poverty and increase energy conservation, as we work towards the goal of affordable, sustainable energy for all. It's clear that the world is heavily dependent on energy, but how we manage that affects us all. So let's look at the needs. In England alone, over 2.3 million families, the equivalent to 10% of households, are living with fuel poverty, according to government statistics. This rises to 20% for people that are renting from private landlords and 25% for single parents with dependent children. Often those most affected are the elderly and families on benefits who will manage to pay the energy bills, but go without food or luxuries like holidays. If as a household you are needing to spend more than 10% of your income to maintain adequate heating, then you are suffering from fuel poverty. With rapidly diminishing resources, it's clear that we are now in a global battle to reduce our dependency on carbon-based fuels. Consequently, investment in green technologies has been increasing exponentially in recent years. As the population increases, our thirst for energy increases, but the challenge is our carbon-based fuel resources are rapidly diminishing. The Equality Trust reported a distinct correlation of health and social problems with income inequality. Scandinavian countries have shown that a focus on family, community and social inclusion greatly improves quality of life for all. At the other end of the scale, the USA have suffered greatly from the inequalities of rich and poor and social isolation. Here in the UK, we need to learn the lessons from both extremes if we are to address the challenges together. In September 2015, the General Assembly adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development that includes 17 Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. Building on the principle of leaving no one behind, the new agenda emphasises a holistic approach to achieving sustainable development for all. Ban Ki-moon, the Secretary General of the UN in 2012, made a strong case inviting each person in the world to contribute to accelerate the delivery of Goal 7, which is affordable and clean energy for all. The Sustainable Development Goals have been adopted by 193 countries across the world, and so each country has a responsibility to deliver on their targets for 2030 and 2050. Europe continues to contribute to international efforts, as government agencies such as ARENA and the Copenhagen Centre on Energy Efficiency have emerged to develop the template policies for international governments to help them establish and deliver their objectives relating to the SDGs. Here in the UK, 26 million houses need refurbishing to meet 2050 standards, of which 25% have solid walls and are classed as difficult to treat. At Third Way, we see the challenges and opportunities right here on our doorstep. The highest concentration of difficult to treat housing is here in the Northwest, which has the worst track record with 5,500 fatalities from cold each winter. According to Save the Children, 1 in 3 children are born into poverty in the UK. And again, here in the Northwest, Liverpool has 26 of the 100 poorest wards. There is evidence that if a child is still in poverty at the age of 7, they will often be in poverty for the rest of their lives. We need interventions that break this chain. The NEA group highlighted that there are 30,000 fatalities each winter from cold, and according to the BRE group, the energy poor cost the NHS £2.5 billion per year. Evidence shows that only 25% of the cure comes from the NHS. 75% comes from the caring network of family and friends. So these are the needs, but here at Third Way, we are working on solutions through partnership with others to deliver affordable and sustainable energy for all. But more about that in our next video.